So today we are not seeing ourselves with any big time threats, but our highest threat is going to be up in Montana and then the Dakotas. Now this is a slight threat, which is higher than our marginal that we have seen over the last few days, but looking at different models, most of the day they are not expecting any big time storms to be lingering around here, so we are going to see what's going on with that on these two radar scans. Looking at the temperature, it is going to be pretty similar to what we've seen over the last few days. The northwest is starting to heat up a tiny bit, still some colder pockets, but going to be warming up. And then the rest of the country, any splotches in there are going to be those rain potentials that we can expect. Moving to the afternoon, looking at our radar scans, there is only one or two cells on the NAM triple kilometer CONUS that we actually see stuff up in that slight range. And that's only in the afternoon. That's the only cell we see is up there is right during this scan. Now we do see some down in the portions of Kansas and potentially some forming in Texas, but looking at the nighttime we can explain what happened between these two scans because we're going to see some fast moving storms today. So as you can see here, we did see this line of showers form that are moving into Canada. So what actually happened is we saw these form in the Dakotas and then move pretty quickly. So we saw damaging winds with this line. Potentially we could see some hail with it, but it's moving so quickly that it's just kind of scattering out and extending clear up into Canada in a matter of about 4 hours. So we're going to see a few pop-ups there throughout the day, and then South Dakota and Nebraska is where we could see some other pop-up cells that might take off. But the biggest threat in the next 24 hours is actually going to be tomorrow morning just before sunrise, because we're going to see that this cell that you can see here at the nighttime in the Wyoming and Montana will work its way further to the northeast and actually form a potential squall line and then some bigger cells and supercells. So that'll be our biggest threat there, is actually tomorrow morning, but we are giving a slight threat considering over the course of 24 hours that's what we are expecting. So thank you so much for listening to today's forecast. Join us back tomorrow morning for your video weekend forecasts, and we hope to see you there.